Hello. I have no idea if anybody is seeing this. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I tried to go outdoors today. It was exhausting. It's not okay. I licked my finger after I ate a donut, and a woman looked at me like I was gonna die. It was scary. That we are approximating live on all channels. So here's the deal. I am going to sit here and try to entertain myself. If nobody comes up at all for like 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to peace. But anybody who's ever worked with me vocally, feel free to pop up in this channel. I am resigning myself to the laptop for at least one more time around, even though I finally have found a workaround that doesn't make this app useless. You can contact me over Messenger, over my page, over my personal, or if you're watching this, if it's managing to get to YouTube or Periscope, through info@veroniquevanpelt.com, VeroniqueVanPelt.com. Right. So this is me experimenting. This whole week has been a rife thing of experimentation with finding a new normal, which I know we're trying not to, it's supposed to be normal, so why are we talking about it so much? And also I figured that, I don't know what I figured. I'm not going to go on confidently when I don't actually know. That I have people who circle in and out, and people who are still going to want to train one-on-one. But if for some reason people happen upon the Focalizing videos and something makes sense but not quite, I'd like this to be available as a real person that you can reach out to without money out of your pocket, unless you really want to. I'm advertising to no one right now, I'm pretty sure. And if for some reason something helpful that enriches your life pops out of my mouth, or you otherwise are enjoying this strange song and dance where I try to become more transparent with my weird artist day-to-day, artist/farm girl day-to-day, you can Venmo. I'm at Veronique-Van-Pelt. Roll it back, you'll find how I spell my name. If you're watching this over my page, hopefully it's fairly obvious. Or I'm really excited about my Patreon page, even though nobody else is yet. It's so loaded. I have loaded so much content into it, but just no takers. This is me checking. Instagram DMs, anything. It is 5:30 Mountain Time, right? Because this app deleted this event twice. So I'm really just flying on hope now. I'm just now realizing that I'm not being slick at all because, hello, my lighting rig. If I look surprisingly well lit, I'm not doing it like better with living room shoots. I'm actually just struggling to keep up. There we go. No, there's no escape. Might as well. Well, that looks kind of cool. Surrounded by a wall of white. The angels are coming. So how are we doing for time? We got about 5 minutes on the clock. I don't know if this could possibly have any use for posterity, because I specifically am going to be staving, also Freudian, saving off my specific pointers on voice so that I can lay them out in order with Focalizing. I'm going to get this like 5 minutes because why not? I will tap dance. I don't actually know how to tap dance. There's a long story on why it's going to be fairly impossible for me to learn how to tap dance in the near future. Anyhow. I'm appreciating being tired because I realized that my main room for filming lights up absolutely pink in the morning, so I'm on the 3 a.m. shift for filming for a few days. So I look a little haphazard. If I'm starting to just word salad and there's not even an excuse, oh yeah, I forgot. I smacked my head yesterday. That did happen. That's how you know the concussion is real. Anyhow, for what it's worth, for the posterity of this little segment, I don't think this is exactly fun, as seeing a song come into being out of nothing before your eyes, right? for what it's worth for this little segment, I've been really appreciating y'all while you basically put up with me as I figure out what I want to put out every week and what I don't want to put out every week. It's looking like I've had a great time Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with these little stream fests of just running pilot programs, basically. But it looks like I'm just going to be splashing my direct contact info for the videos, unless I hear, oh no, I meant to be at that thing because I have this thing where I used to do the thing and now it's like, eh. But at any rate, so I'll just use that as a thank you moment for this as we got 4 more minutes to go. Come on, you vocalists, or not. It's fine with me. I'm going to keep checking my phone. I'm going to check my email just to confirm that we're live on YouTube. And if for some reason you've stumbled on this live on YouTube, yeah, technically my whole, a lot of my bread and butter comes from teaching people the techniques of top 40 vocals that were taught to me by my mother since I was 3 years old, and generally come with an incredible price tag. Most exclusively taught in New York to a bunch of people who you know the names of, that kind of thing. And so that's my shtick. And I'm really, really tired of that being elitist and exclusive. And I'm ready for everybody to just go ahead and recognize that they can sing. So that's why I'm here. Info@ Veronique Van Pelt. This might have been a misguided idea. That's okay. I'm going to go plant a ton of green beans. Somebody just gave me 2 packets of sunflowers. They're going everywhere. There's plenty of stuff to do. Alrighty. So, yeah, apologies to anybody who is actually paying attention to this through Get Vocal, because that was confusing. It worked great for the first 3 little pilot programs, and for this one, it just decided that we were going live about twice today before we actually did. So, I think I understand time. I mean, I don't have the strongest grasp in it. I don't live in it in a terrifically linear style a lot of the time, but I try. Anyhow. Okay, I'm just going to leave my contact info here as we have 2 more minutes to go. And if I'm listening like crickets, again, you're going to have to tune in to, I'm about to, hush up for a few days while I go work on some more content, catch up on some more vocal sessions, probably do a bunch of writing because I have a backlog with friends who are amazing. And there will be another video coming out with my 2nd chapter, which I haven't quite decided if we might be talking about breath again. Or we might be getting into level of speech, which is code for voice acting, which is funny voices time. So that's what the next segment is going to probably include, unless I go back and realize, no, I'm being negligent. Honestly, if we cover breath really well in Focalizing, I'll be really, really happy. If I decide that we're not being negligent without hammering on breathing anymore, because it's such an individual process, I'm not really sure if there's much I can broadly say to it than I already have. But if I'm deciding we can move on, we can get into silly voices and how that plays into how, you ever notice how voice actors tend to be just phenomenal singers? Like, I forget the guy who plays Homer Simpson. It's a pretty consistent thing. Billy West, Tess McNeil, these people can be anybody with their voices. They have what's called the voice of God. And surprise, surprise, not surprising at all, they can really sing. So that's what the next segment's going to be about, is how you can use your silly voices to unlock all sorts of parts of your range and not even have it be stressful. Kind of realize that you could sing in those ranges the entire time. Just get it more on demand. I'm purring. So I think that as much as I want to curl up like a cat and take a nap, I'm going to go like plant some beans. I planted some ideas for today, and now I'm going to go plant some beans. All right. So y'all take care. Again, just feel free to hit me up through my artist page or through info@veroniquevanpelts.com. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this thing next week, but hey, it's a good opportunity to say I'm available, I'm accessible, and I want to make sure that you feel really, really comfortable using your voice.